My name is Sumar Frejat. I was born and raised in Syria. I grew up in Aleppo to a Syrian mother and Iraqi father. And I studied medicine in Aleppo up until 2012, where it was like the first evacuation of Iraqi citizens. I tried to go back to study medicine in a different city, and after that I fled Syria, and later on I fled Iraq. So I tried my very best to restart my search for medical schools, and now I am a graduate of Columbia University, pre-med, Neuroscience and Behavior, and I'm applying to medical schools again. Isn't it beautiful? And this oud is designed for specific frequency. So the wood is designed to match C to C tuning. So this is the optimal resonance for this specific frequency, right? The reason I had to leave was because it was too dangerous for me to stay, and I was one of many. I decided to apply to Columbia after a conversation that I had with a physician. I was working at Starbucks in the medical center in Houston, Texas, and we had a regular who came, and one time he asked me about my education. He said, "You have great memory," and we had a conversation, and I explained my passion, talked to him about my passion about medicine and neurology, specifically nervous system, and he suggested that I apply to Columbia University to the Neuroscience Behavior major, So I ended up applying, and it was pretty exciting to hear, the news and that I'm in. Some of the obstacles that I had to overcome as a refugee and a displaced person were like the distance from family. I didn't have an option. Every person in the family was in a different country at a certain point, and up until now I haven't been able to see my mother. It's been 7 years. In addition to that, of course, academia, the career, the dream that we as students have as displaced people. I had to stop medical studies, when I was a third-year medical student in an MD program, and it took me almost 10 years to get back to it, I should laugh, right? I was very serious today. I think that, some of the commonalities between displaced people is, compassion. A lot of people who were displaced because of wars around the globe, they understand, the hardship that, a human being goes through, even if they are not experiencing the same situation. Fantastic. Opa. I would say to people who are, going through something similar to what we've gone through, never give up hope, and know that what you're going through is temporary, and even though it might seem and it will be hard at the very beginning, there'll be time when you're going to resume what you've gone, what you've been doing before this happened. I'll invite you to the next concert. إذا أنتم بمكان صعب خلي عندكم أمل وبشجعكم تقدموا على المنحة.